Hey guys, this is David Levino with the Touch Above Painting and Handyman Service, 419-217-9689, serving Huron County and surrounding counties. Right now we're in Bellevue, Ohio, over here doing a triple bathroom remodel job to show you guys how we transition from copper to PEX. And the PEX we're using is PEX A specifically, and I looked all over the internet to try to figure this out. I couldn't find it, so I'm gonna make you guys a video so you guys know. So there's plenty of ways to transition from copper. If you see here, we got the copper coming down to the shower valve here. We're getting ready to change the valve, but right now I need a transition from copper to PEX type A, and there's a lot of different ways to transition from copper to PEX. Couple ways. You can do it with a compression style fit, and compression style fit has the two nuts. You twist them, and it the ferrule makes the seal. You also do it by as they've done here, by soldering. So you can solder in, but the soldering takes a long time. Not everybody knows how to do it. The compression style fit in the same way. You need two wrenches and you got to crank back and forth. To me, the compression's easy, but it's not something that everybody knows how to do, nor can you find those parts in the store easily. I went to Lowe's the other day, was looking for the compression style fit, and couldn't find it, guys. But what we got here, I'll show you guys in SharkBite. But the thing is you cannot put a SharkBite. You could, the push style connections, you could push them together, boom, bang, you're done. But when it comes to code, you cannot put a SharkBite back behind a wall that's enclosed. So this wall's enclosed. It does not have shutoffs on the back side of it. It's an enclosed wall, so we can't use SharkBites here. It's against code. So I got something here for you guys to show you guys how we're going to make this transition today. And what we got here, we've got this PEX A 1/2 inch to 1/2 inch press adapter. So if you guys go to Home Depot now, you'll see that there's new fittings, press fittings, the copper press fittings. You've probably seen the videos where they use the special tool and boom, bang, you're done. So this is what this is. This is the press style, but this is an adapter on it that you can put PEX type A on here, guys. So I'm going to show you guys how we're going to make this transition. And yeah, I could have soldered this, or I could use a compression style fit, and compression style fitting would take longer than this. The soldering would take way longer. So for us to be able to make these transitions quicker and to be able to teach the young guys coming up on how to do these things, very simple. Technology coming out today is great. We take advantage of it, and I want you guys to do the same. So I'm going to show you guys how to make a transition today from copper to PEX type A, and if you're using PEX type B, they make this same type B. So here it is, guys. This is the PEX A, and I'm going to show you how it works. First, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish cutting this off here. Just a little more. Bango, guys. Got that cut. We'll remove this whole unit here.
Stripes.
Alright guys, so now we got the valve off of there. So if you look at this shower valve here, guys, I'm going to show you how they used to do it back in the day. And to do this, it takes a good skilled plumber that knows how to solder, which soldering is not hard, guys. I'll make a video and teach you guys how to solder as well. Subscribe to my channel. I'll bring you everything that I got. So if you see here, if you see these joints here, these are solder joints. So that's been soldered, that's been soldered, this has been soldered, that's been soldered, that's been soldered, this has been soldered here, soldered there, and this has been soldered there. Soldering everywhere. So to do all these soldering connections, guys, this would have took you, who knows, I'm just going to guess, give an estimate. We'll say that this would have took a professional plumber. It probably took him an hour to do. Someone that kind of knows how to solder, maybe 2 hours, and someone that don't know how to solder, who knows how long it would have took him. But all I'm saying here, though, guys, is that this is a very difficult job right here when you got to do the soldering, how they used to do it back in the day with the copper. Back then, this is one of the only materials that they had, a good proven material, and this is how they did it. It works. It works great. But today I'm going to show you guys how to do the things a lot quicker and show you guys where our technology has gotten us, guys, when it comes to plumbing and all this construction stuff. So, yeah, very difficult job here. I'm going to show you guys how to do it easily. So if you guys look here, so now we're here with our hot and our cold. So we got our hot and our cold here, guys. And here's our pipes now. So this pipe can move now. So now I'm going to take my cutter wheel and I'm going to make a good square cut. Because when I first cut these, I had to use this multi-function tool to cut it. So now I'll take my wheel and I'll make a good square cut on it with this cutting wheel. The wheel on there, and then there's a roller on the front side of the wheel. So you got to make sure that the pipe fits right there with the roller, because if not, you're going to have a hard time. So you put your little cutter wheel in here, guys, and you just go around and around. As you're going around, you'll tighten it to get you more depth to be able to cut it. Tighten it again, and this should probably do it here. And there it is. So if you see there, now you got your nice flush cut there, guys. Got your beautiful flush cut. Tim, will you grab some sandpaper so I can sand this so I can show the... Put it up there. Here's the roller wheels I was telling you guys about. Right there, guys. You want your copper to sit right there in the middle. We got a little piece of scrap copper. We can show these guys how to... The wheels I'm telling you about. There's two of them there. You just want your copper in the middle of that roller wheel, so when you're cutting the copper, it rolls back and forth. And it's not back here like that. I've seen it. I've done it before in the past and put it back here or over there, but this is the proper way to do it, guys. In the middle of the roller wheel, so right there. So it spins around and it stays straight while you're cutting it. Alright, guys, so I've cut these, and the cold side's got a drip to it. So I want to show you guys another thing. So this is a SharkBite end stop. This is an end cap right here. And all you do on this, if you're safe, you're working and you cut the pipe and you got a small leak, sometimes you will. I'm gonna put this on there temporarily to stop the leak. So if you see there, it's a SharkBite end cap there. You can pick I got this at Home Depot. You literally just take this on the copper after you cut it, and you just put it on there like this, guys. See that water dripping? Just take it and just push it on there like that. There it is. And you got to press these all the way up so they seal. I tried to put it on there halfway because I'm going to take it right off here in a bit, and it didn't work. So press it all the way up. Leak's gone, guys. There it is. Little SharkBite end cap. Use this in the meantime while you're working. If you got a little leak, you can use that. If you're working, you're going to come back to the work, say you cut it, you can cap it overnight, come back and do the rest of your work tomorrow. So these little caps right here, they're great to have in your plumbing arsenal. I'll show you guys a lot about plumbing as we go. So, okay guys, so here it is. So this is your copper right here. It's cut, ready to go. So we're going to be using the PEX Type A, 1/2 inch to 1/2 inch. Press adapter right here. So this is what we're going to be using. And again, we're going to be using this because we're going to go from copper to PEX type A. So this fitting right here, let me show you guys. So this fitting right here, guys, this is what it looks like out of the package. So as you can see, I got a scrap piece of copper. What happens is that this, see, this is not cut flush, guys. Don't worry about that. Your piece that you're working on will be. So this will actually go inside of there. You see with that not being cut flush and the burrs being here is not letting that go in. So it's very important to deburr, and I'll show you guys how to deburr here in a minute. So that will go inside of there, guys, and I'll show you here in a bit the big bad tool, Amazon tool that we got for this. And this is my first time, guys, using this style press adapter. So all this is live, and all this is new to me. How it's new to use, but I'm going to show you guys how it's done. So that goes there, and when the time comes, your PEX up here, and then your PEX type A. I'm going to show you guys how to use PEX type A, and I'll tell you the benefits about it a little bit later. So it will go from here, and then there's your transition from copper to PEX type A, guys. So what you got to do, so once you come over and you cut your copper where you needed it, you got to come in here, guys, and you got to sand this copper. You got to clean it up, because if you don't sand it, you're going to have this copper on here where it's built up over time, and it's not going to give you, possibly not give you a proper connection, because this adapter, how these press fittings work, guys. I don't know if you can see it in the picture. Yes, there it is. So this black seal here, guys, when you guys take it and you press it, this seal presses up against the copper, and that's what causes it to seal to the copper. That, and then the pressure of the press. So you got to make sure that your seal has something clean and smooth to ride on. And that's what we're doing right here. We're just cleaning the copper up, just getting it back looking bright how it was before. Make sure it's smooth, and make sure there's nothing that's going to cause that seal from working. So we'll take that there like that, and then we will this is a deburring tool right here, guys. So if you guys got these, just take this in here like this, and you just twist it back and forth just to get them burrs out of there. Because them burrs, as you're going up, the burrs could get stuck, and you could drag those burrs possibly up to where you don't want them, or it could even possibly cut the seal there. So there, just take this, move it back and forth, get those possible loose pieces of copper out of there. So this is all set here, guys, and this is ready to actually make the transition. So you're going to take, double check, inspect it all the way around, and I'm happy with how that looks. So so this is what we got here, guys. So this is a tool from Amazon right here, and what this is a press adapter, and this is for the new press style fittings, which we have here. So this is for these new press style fittings, guys, and like I said, this is the first time I've used this, but when I got this, I just got this last night, and I got this off of Amazon here. This was under $150, I believe. It's a hydraulic crimping tool is what it's called. So how it works from hydraulic pressure, just like a car jack would. So if you guys want to see on this specific model, there's a little knob. It says reset and work. And work just holds the pressure. So you'll take it and you'll crank it, if you guys can see. And I got the 1/2 inch on there. So when you crank it, the hydraulic pressure moves these together and is going to cause that to crimp how you need it to. So then once you're done, you just press reset. Watch this. Boom. Just like it's like a car jack, guys. So my worries were last time when I got this, is this going to fit in the space that I need it? And we're about to find out. So here it is, guys. back first is, so if you look at this thing, let's go here so we get light. So if you look at this thing here, it's got grooves in it there. And it looks like it matches these grooves here, guys. So I'm going to put this in to those grooves. And I guess I'm just going to like preset it so it holds. Whoops, didn't even put it on work. You see that? Put that in there, and I'm going to put this in here into the groove. It seems like it fits right in that groove, like everything's matching up. Like I said, this is my first time using this, guys. And they got the fancy ones. I've seen them online. The ones where you just press a button and it just it does it itself. But this is the cheaper version. Like I said, under $150, so I preset it. And it's sitting in there. I'll crank it again. So it's sitting in there, guys. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to try to put it up onto the pipe and put it in place. Instead of having to try to preset it when I go in there. Like I said, last night I was thinking, because it got some pretty big head. If you see that head, guys, it's pretty big there. And that's what I was worried about. But actually I'm going to take this out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take a 2x4 and I'm going to put a block of 2x4 right here to hold this off the wall, so I got enough room to be able to crimp this on here. So there it is. There's your fitting. Copper to PEX transition. So we're going to come up and we're going to put that on there, run it all the way up so it can't run up no more. So we got this ran all the way up. Then we're going to take our tool and we are going to slide it up and through. And make sure that's in the grooves how it should be. We'll come up here so we can see, guys. We're going to set the tool where it needs to be. Okay, so I've got the tool positioned where it needs to be, and I'm looking and making sure that everything's inside of the grooves, and it appears that it is. So you crank on this until it don't crank anymore. So I've got a hold of it now pretty good. It appears that I do. And there it is, guys. I can't crank anymore. So now I press the reset. It'll release it. And there it is, guys. So as you can see, we've got this fitting now attached to the copper. And what we'll do here shortly is we're actually going to test this. So I'm going to go ahead and do my second one.
Now it is.
Alright guys, so we got the first one done, and as you can see, this pipe here is still leaking some. Go ahead and pressure fill cut. So we're going to come in, we're going to clean this up. Just like we did the last one. This is corrosion, that's what this is. This is just corrosion off of the copper pipe. Copper don't rust, it corrodes. So we got to get this corrosion off, because what happens is the corrosion builds up on the pipe and your pipe won't be smooth no more the way it was designed to be. You want set fittings and stuff like that, so it's very important that you clean the pipe up. You can see there we've got the pipe nice and cleaned up. Nice and pretty, looks brand new again. So we'll take the fitting Same thing as last time. So give me the cutter that I used to clean this end with. Okay. Get the burrs off of there. Just deburr it real quick. So there ain't nothing gonna hang. There it is. Take the fitting, run the fitting all the way up. Take your block like so. So you got room to work there. Come up. Get your tool inside of the fitting. There's that. Put it on the work. And then tighten it up. Tighten it up all the way, guys, till it don't tighten no more. And there it is. Release. Pull it down. Go ahead and show them a picture. Let me out the way. And show them what that looks like, what bolts look like. Here's your transition from copper to PEX Type A with the press adapters, press to PEX Type A adapters that I picked up at Home Depot. So there's your transition. And again, guys, the reason we didn't use SharkBite or anything else like that was because code does not allow for a SharkBite to go back behind a wall that's enclosed. And that's the reason that we chose these style of fittings. My access was a little bit harder, but luckily I was able to use the press type fitting, press type tool in the fitting to make this transition. And I would have much rather used this tool than for me having to solder or to use the compression style fittings as well. The compression style fittings, they're very nice, guys, they are. But this right here, you can do elbows and a lot of different fittings with this pretty quickly. And imagine if we would have had the automatic tool, the battery powered one, it would have been done and over. But this tool here, from what I see, is nice and sufficient. And that's how we're making our transitions now. Okay, so we're back. And what we're getting ready to do now is we're getting ready to make the actual transition. With PEX Type A, this is different than PEX B. So if you're not familiar with it, I'm going to show you the tool, show you exactly how it works. So this is the tool here. Let me see a couple of those rings. This is the tool here, and this is the ring, guys. So instead of this being crimped, this actually expands. So you got a ring there. And you put your ring over top of this here, guys. And the ring can only go on one way. So here's your ring. Your expansion ring, guys. And here's your expansion tool. So this is how you make the transition, guys. So we're going to start with the hot side first. So this is the transition that we made in the beginning of the video here. And this is going to be how we change from copper to PEX Type A. So you'll put this on here. You'll put your ring over top of your water line. You put this tool here, and this tool, when you open it, guys, it expands. So when you get it in there, the whole deal for this is an expansion type water line. So you put this in, it expands this ring and expands the PEX. A couple minutes before you test it, so you know for sure it's clamped down tight how it should be. So you put this in here like this. and then you simply expand it. So you'll press it once, you'll expand it, you'll push it in again, you'll press it again, you'll expand it, you'll press it in until it's flush, and you'll do it again. So once it's in there and it's expanded, right? So we're expanded all the way. Check that out. So this is expanded now. Now this is ready to accept this PEX Type A bar fit in here. So you take it and you hold this and you wait for it to shrink down. And it's taking a little bit, but it's going to shrink down on there, guys. Take it, hold it. Make sure it's flush on there. And let it shrink down. And once it shrinks down, guys. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's just the red coming off of the pipe there. No problem. So one side and the other. This is the side that goes in. And this is your stopper here. So you can't mess it up. Just make sure when you cut your pipe that you cut your pipe flush. And this is a type of cutter right here that I use. This is a PEX cutter right here. Just take it, put it in the middle. Bang. There it is. So these are the scissors right here. Get these scissors. Cut the PEX real nice and easy. Make your job easy, guys. Put your ring over top of the PEX Type A. Get your expansion tool. Put it in there. Expand it. Move it forward. Expand it. Move it forward. Expand it. And then now, to where it's flush at your stop point, expand it again. And once you're expanded, you'll take this, because right now it's expanded and it's shrinking. So you'll take it and you'll hold it, put it up flush to your fitting. Take it, and right now it's shrinking. So what we need to do now, guys, is we need to put this PEX A test plug. And what this does, this just seals the line all together so you can turn your water on and you can test and make sure that these connections here are not going to leak. So we're going to do that in real time. Two of those. We're going to do that in live time. But as you guys can see, like, as if you would have two of those. Look, so this is the fitting. This is a PEX A fitting. PEX Type B, they would have went right in there. That does not go in there, guys. Because this is expansion PEX. So we'll take this and we'll put our plugs on. This one's still leaking right here. So I can't wait to get this plugged up, guys. Take this. And then we'll plug this up. Expand it. Take it. Expand it. Take it. Expand it. Take it till it's flush. Expand it. And once that's expanded,
Someone showed the expansion really good.
take your test plug. Put your test plug in there. As you can see right now, look at this. Let's show real time. That's leaking, guys. But what's happening is that this is shrinking as we speak. At this moment, it's still leaking, and I think this will be a good showing right here of how this stuff works and how much time it takes to. So you can see that leak. It's getting slower. Watch the leak. This shows you that this stuff is shrinking, and as it's shrinking, it's sealing. It's making that seal to where it's watertight. So watch this in real time, guys. I think this is a great video to show you guys on how this expansion works and the time that it takes to make that seal.
done. Oh.
You can see, guys, it's sealing, and this thing's really, it's still sealing right now. It takes a couple minutes for this stuff to fully seal all the way. I didn't check the website, so I can't give you an accurate number, but just from working from the past and knowing it takes a couple minutes for it to seal all the way. But there's that, guys. We're gonna put the other test plug on right now. Wait a couple minutes, and after we wait a couple minutes, we're gonna turn the water on, and we're gonna show you guys in real time. We're gonna show you guys in real time, and there it is. Show them this right here. So there's your fitting to your copper, and your PEX A to your fitting, to your PEX A fitting, guys. You can't just use any of these here. You can't use PEX A with PEX B, so you got to make sure that this is specific to this, guys. This bar fit in here is specific to this PEX A. You can't use just anyone. Please remember that. All right. Bing. Bing. Bang. Here it is. Flush to the tool. Got plenty of time to work with it, get it in. And there it is, guys. So both of these are plugged. Go ahead. So again, we got copper. We got your press fitting with the PEX transition on their side. So here it is. So here's your copper. There's your press fitting. There's your PEX to the press fitting. And right here are your test plugs right here. So we will run the water here in a couple minutes, and we'll show you guys in real time if this holds water and if we did this correctly here, guys. So there it is. Hopefully everything goes good. Alright, guys, so I just had Tim turn on the full pressure, so we're good, guys. You can see it here. Look, full pressure here. You got your end caps here. You got your transition, and end cap, guys. There you go. So if you guys need to know how to make a transition from copper to PEX A or PEX B, this is a great way to do it. This passes all the required codes. We could easily put a shark bite here and been done in seconds, guys, but we like to do things the right way. So check out this new system that they've got in plumbing. I mean, it makes plumbing a lot easier. Keep watching my videos, and you could do this.